You're watching BuzzTV's The Daily News, your one-stop source for what's going on today in the 3D and entertainment industries.
Hello and welcome to BuzzTV's The Daily News for Wednesday, June the 6th, 2007. I'm Zach.
And I'm Terry, filling in for Jason, who is currently recording, actually.
Still doing the X&A stuff.
Never stops, that man.
No rest for the weary. Moving right on into entertainment news, the Thundercats.
Oh!
That's right. According to Variety, Warner Brothers Pictures has optioned to script to turn the popular 1980s animated series and toy line into a live-action feature.
Yay!
Is that how you really feel?
No, it's just that I feel that when I was little, the cartoon was awesome, and I watched it the other day, and I was like, man, this is such a horrible cartoon.
It's terrible.
Nostalgia's just a bad mistress.
Well, you're a little kid, you're kind of dumb, so anything's cool.
I was pretty dumb.
Anyway, the script is an origin story expanding on the major heroes and villains from the animated series, with the plot focusing on Lion-O coming of age as the leader of the Thundercats.
Oh, man, are they going to have Snarf?
Probably.
I hated that thing. Even when I was little, I hated that thing.
I don't know how they could do it without
Snarf, Snarf! I mean, oh my God.
Pretty good impression. Though.
Yeah, I could do a pretty good Snarf. Snarf, Lionel! It was horrible. Anyway, Sci-Fi Museum. I'm going to just do an entire show one day and just Snarf's voice.
No, you're not.
Sci-Fi Museum exhibits sci-fi costumes. Feature that. Anyway, the Experience Music Project / Science Fiction Museum and Hall of Fame. So many things in one place, you know that's going to be a great place. Anyway, we'll open an original exhibition of more than 30 costumes and objects from Star Wars, Blade Runner, which is going to be awesome, the Terminator. It's just going to be Deckard's coat. That's all it's going to be.
Yeah,
that's
well,
the only,
all it can be.
or the see-through plastic bikini thing that she's wearing. Anyway, the Blade Runner, the Terminator, Superman, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, and other hit sci-fi films and TV shows on June 16th. The exhibition, Out of This World, Extraordinary Costumes from Film and Television, kind of a lengthy title there,
runs. They got a big long name too.
Yeah, that's a good point. Runs through September 30th in the museum's third level gallery space in Seattle, Washington.
Well, I mean, the place is called the Experience Music Project / Science Fiction Museum and Hall of Fame.
So they have this huge sign, and there's, of course, a marquee that goes the entire length, so they had to come up with an idea.
So that if they just called it Out of This World, nobody would notice the name of the actual thing they're putting together. So it's got to be Out of This World, Extraordinary Costumes from Film and Television, movie film for theaters.
So when you have to walk 15 feet to read the title, you may want to kind of shorten it a bit.
And moving into some gaming news, some kind of sad gaming news.
Yeah, that is sad.
There's no kind of to it. Very sad gaming news. Layoffs hit Sony Computer Entertainment America headquarters today. Roughly 80 to 100 employees of SCEA's Foster City headquarters were laid off today. Kotaku has learned from a source who was among those asked to hand in their badge and keys before leaving the premises.
Yeah, sad tale.
Yeah, the layoffs, which were preceded by a months-long hiring freeze, were prompted by SCEA's call for cutbacks, which in turn was spurred by the company's multi-billion-dollar losses and the skyrocketing cost of PS3 game development, upper management told those who remained at the office. Those who were laid off were asked to leave their belongings at the office and either have their manager pick up their desk for them or schedule an appointment some evening to fetch their possessions. Those laid off were given a fair severance package, the source added, so at least they got something out of it.
So they get fired, and then Sony is like a complete, pain in the butt to them, saying, yeah, just leave your crap here, and if you want to get it back, by the way, you have to make an appointment.
Okay, yeah, I'll say, it's a secured area. I can see that. That's it sounds a little harsh if you've never actually been a part of it, but it's pretty standard. It's just sad to see a lot of people getting laid off because of the PS3.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you what position these people are in, but more than likely it's just, people that weren't important, so to speak. So, I mean, they're not in a secure area is my point.
Just keep going.
Whatever. Anyway, God of War, Chains of Olympus PSP demo is in September. Are you guys ready for God of War, Chains of Olympus for the PSP? Too bad, because you're going to have to wait. It's going to be coming out pretty much in September. So, just a few more months for you guys. It says, in the meantime, salivate over videos and screenshots that are everywhere. They're all over the internet. Go check them out. They're very cool. And if you're one of the lucky folks who nabbed a free UMD, you'll get exclusive information in the coming weeks. And there's always the bright side of things. At least it's September of this year.
Yeah, there's no reason
there's
they would have
always
to
a
do
game that's in development for 17 years.
I wouldn't mind playing it, but I'll have to, 1, find my PSP, 2, clean the months and months worth of dust off of it, 3, hope it still works after getting that much dust on it,
Yeah.
4, charge it, and then maybe play it.
Well, you know we have an upcoming tour coming, so, I mean, upcoming tour.
I'll be driving.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can... Nah, I'll play it. I'll tell you how it is.
There you go. Sony president says PS3 price drop is a possibility.
You know, people that do that, they always drive me nuts, and now I'm just doing it. And it's on
Sony
tape.
President Ryoji Chubachi says in what's apparently a translated statement from Japanese daily newspaper that I can't pronounce, said the company does not rule out the possibility of lowering the price of the PS3.
Yeah, this is the same guy that said this about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, of course, everybody since then that works at Sony said, no, we're not dropping the price. And now he's saying it again. So I'd hate to be the PR people that work for Sony.
They will probably drop the price. Common
they
sense
have to. They have to. They have to.
Well,
or else I'm not buying one.
They will either drop the price or they will
go away.
They will end the thing altogether the way they did the Dreamcast, and the stores will lower the price.
Well,
because they've got to get it off the shelf.
The sad thing is, if you look at gaming history, no console that's been over $500 has ever succeeded.
It's true.
I mean, every one of those has went under. So, whatever.
Like there's some sort of limit right there.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's called, poor people can't buy it. And that's the majority of gamers. Anyway.
But the 360 costs $500 right at.
It does. It like right at there's that magical
really well.
there's that magical number. And also I think the system has to be good too.
I was going to say I don't know if that $1 is going to make all the difference. In the grand scheme of things, if you're a Sony fanboy, you would have had no problem skipping out on the Xbox 360 and spending the extra, a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Tongue in cheek. To get your hands on a PS3. But even a lot of the fanboys didn't do that.
That's true.
So, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, we've talked a lot about the PS3. We've knocked it. I'm not a Sony hater, really. I'm just disappointed in some of the decisions they've made lately. Because I love the PS2.
Well, I'm going to say, I mean, I want a PS3. I'm not going to get one, but I want one.
I'll put it this way. I wanted a PS3. Like, back in the day, when they were first announcing it and talking about it and hyping it up, the Hype-mobile caught me. I was excited. I wanted one. It came out. I saw the games. I was disappointed. I saw the rate at which they were releasing new games. I saw the price tag.
Oh, good Lord.
I saw a lot of the features, or lack thereof, and just completely lost interest. And now, I mean, if I catch one on the discount shelf in 5 years for, $199, I might pick it up.
Oh, man. Do you remember the Virtual Boy when that came out? It was like $200-something, and I got one for $30. It's 15 games with it.
So I got that one on release day.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh, were you sad?
After about the first 2-3 months, yeah. Pretty sad.
Oh, single tear.
Moving right along.
NOA Exodus. Yes, this is sad. Nintendo of America, they're losing some people. About 90% of Nintendo of America sales and marketing staff, including all these people, of course, have been with Nintendo of America since they got initiated back in...
Llewellyn, Terrence Kaplan, and George Harrison.
George Harrison, yeah. Big guy. Anyway, have decided to quit the company rather than move to either San Francisco or New York, Game Informer is reporting. The decision comes in the wake of Nintendo of America's decision to relocate marketing staff to the two cities. It is not clear when or if their positions, Senior Director of Public Relations, Vice President, Marketing and Corporate Affairs, and Senior Vice President, Marketing and Corporate Communications, or the positions of the rest of the staff will be filled. Put your applications in now.
They're only losing them because they told them they had to move, and they're like, no.
We don't want to. So, but knowing Nintendo, they will probably do something to keep those people on.
We'll see how it works.
So, we will have to wait and see.
Anyways, Apple and AT&T prepare for the iPhone frenzy.
You're getting one.
Me?
Yeah, you're going to get one.
I don't want one.
Yeah. You'll get one. I'm telling you.
I've got another carrier. I don't want to switch carriers for the phone.
But you can watch TV on your phone.
I can watch TV on my phone now.
But you can listen to MP3s.
I've got an iPod. In fact, I've got two.
Oh. Well,
and I got a PSP which plays MP3s.
Dang it.
Actually, I went back and started thinking about all the different things I have that play MP3s. It's kind of embarrassing. With little over 2 weeks until the iPhone hits store shelves, Apple and AT&T retail sales representatives say they are preparing for a quick sellout and huge crowds on the June 29th launch date. As of Wednesday, clerks at Apple and AT&T stores said they didn't know how many phones they would be getting for the big launch. Some blogs had speculated the number might be as few as 40 devices per store.
That's going to suck in the big cities.
There are going to be lines.
Yeah.
To get your
People are camping right now to go get one.
To get your hands on a cell phone, which I don't understand. I mean, lines to get your hands on a game console, that's fine. Because a game console is going to allow you to play games you've never been able to play before, probably in some new kind of way with either shinier graphics or like a Wii where you have this whole new form of interaction with the gaming environment. So I can see people standing in line and milling about to get their hands on this. This cellular phone, which is what it is, will allow you to take phone calls, It allows you to watch TV. There's
Movies,
There's already a lot of phones.
It's
that will do
HD,
that.
tiny screen.
Ooh.
It's HD.
That's
Smaller,
right.
though.
That's right. Because HD makes all the difference when the screen's that big. And it allows you to play MP3s. A lot of phones already do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it says Apple. Because it says Apple, everybody wants one.
That's right. Because, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't mistake me. I think it's a cool phone. I think it's a little bit on the... I don't know, what's the word for it? It's just a little overly gadgety. I mean, it's got a touch screen, but I'd be afraid that, you were even saying, you're going to grease it up eventually from sticking it to the side of your head. It's got an Apple screen, and any screen that Apple makes me a little leery, because if I look at it and cross one eye, it's going to get scratched. I've had, 2 iPods with screens now, and they both get scratched. I've got one iPod that doesn't have a screen, and it gets scratched. So, I don't know. It's like they expect you to keep all of your Apple equipment, it's like you hold it like...
Well, you show it to everyone,
That's right. You place it on a small velvet pillow at night. Anyways, so really, that's all of the news we have for you guys this evening, and I can't think of any announcements or anything important to say, so we'll go ahead and duck out of here. So we will catch you guys tomorrow night on BuzzTV's The Daily News. You take care.